You probably clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, but before you dismiss it, I ask you to listen closely and watch until the very end. By the time we reach the 1 minute mark, you might find that your entire perspective on women and the dynamics of love will have shifted in ways you never imagined possible. Consider this. What if I told you that everything you think you know about love is not only incomplete, but in many ways, a lie? For years, you have been led to believe that women fall for the nicest guy, the richest guy, or the best-looking guy. However, the truth is far more complex and profound. Women do not love men in the way you might assume. They do not simply fall for a pretty face, a bulging bank account, or even a charming personality. Instead, they are drawn to something deeper, something more primal and psychological, a kind of magnetic force that taps into the very core of their being. If you do not understand this underlying truth, you will continue to feel as if love is some inscrutable mystery that eludes explanation. But by the end of this narrative, you will not only understand the way women think, but also learn how to evoke in them feelings so powerful that they will never forget you. Imagine for a moment that instead of thinking about love as a static, rational exchange of compliments and money, you start to see it as an intricate dance of emotions, a roller coaster of highs and lows that forges a bond through shared experiences and deep psychological connections. This is not a matter of simple transactions or superficial attractions. It is an art, a science, and, dare I say, a craft that requires understanding the hidden drivers of desire. And this is where many men falter. They concentrate on what they can visibly offer: a good career, impressive achievements, or even an attractive appearance, when what women are truly searching for is a man who makes them feel something unique and profound. Think of it like this. You might be the most handsome, successful, and well-dressed man in any room, but if your presence fails to ignite a powerful emotional response in her, you will soon become as forgettable as yesterday's news. It is this emotional imprinting, the subtle, almost imperceptible way that your actions, words, and energy carve themselves into her memory, that ultimately determines whether she will see you as merely another acquaintance or as someone unforgettable. This idea of emotional imprinting is central to understanding modern relationships. It explains why a woman might meet two different men on the same day, one who recites all the expected compliments and uses all the conventional charm, and another who teases, challenges, and makes her laugh until she can barely catch her breath. Despite any rational arguments to the contrary, her mind will gravitate toward the man who has stirred her emotions more deeply. This phenomenon is not a matter of fairness or logic. It is simply the way our psychology works. In many cases, the man who appears to be the better or more stable choice may end up being less memorable than the one who creates an emotional roller coaster, an experience filled with tension, excitement, mystery, and comfort that keeps her coming back for more. As you contemplate these ideas, consider the implications for your own approach to relationships. Many men fall into the trap of believing that constant availability and predictability are the keys to sustaining attraction. They flood their partner's life with constant communication, replying instantly to every message and ensuring that they are always on call. While this might seem like a sign of commitment and caring, it often has the opposite effect. Women are wired for anticipation. When a man is always available, there is no room for the tension and anticipation that fuels attraction. It is much like watching a movie without any plot twists. If you already know what will happen next, the experience loses its thrill, and with it, the magnetic pull that keeps you engaged. The art of attraction lies in maintaining a delicate balance, being present enough to create a bond, but mysterious enough to leave her wanting more. In doing so, you allow the natural psychological processes to take hold, processes that are responsible for creating that spark of desire and curiosity in her mind. Another critical insight to consider is the idea that when a man is constantly chasing after a woman, he inadvertently diminishes his own value in her eyes. There is a harsh but undeniable truth in human psychology. We rarely value what is freely given, and we tend to take for granted what is constantly available. When a woman knows that she has your unfettered attention and that you will always be there at a moment's notice, the anticipation fades, and with it, the allure. Instead, a man who cultivates a sense of mystery, who is measured in his actions and careful with his attention, creates a natural tension that elevates his worth in her perception. This isn't a game of manipulation, but rather a reflection of deep-rooted psychological principles. By allowing some space and uncertainty into the relationship, you empower her to crave the moments when you are fully present. In other words, the less you chase, the more she feels the value of your presence, and the deeper her emotional investment becomes. It is also essential to understand that many women, despite their expressed desire for kindness and gentleness, are not attracted to what they perceive as the archetypical nice guy. There is a widespread misconception that being nice is synonymous with being agreeable, predictable, and non-confrontational. However, the truth is that most women are drawn to a type of strength that goes beyond mere physical prowess. They seek a man who exudes an unshakable inner strength, one who is calm and resolute under pressure, who stands firm in the face of challenges, and who is capable of making decisive choices without resorting to emotional manipulation or constant appeasement. In a world where so much of life can be chaotic and unpredictable, there is an undeniable allure in the presence of a man who can offer stability, a calming influence amidst the storm. This kind of emotional fortitude is what creates a secure, lasting bond, a bond that transcends the fleeting excitement of initial attraction and grows into something enduring and deeply satisfying. The interplay of emotional strength and vulnerability is a subtle dance. It is not about shutting off your emotions or becoming unapproachable. Rather, it is about mastering the art of emotional regulation. A man who is truly strong understands that his worth is not measured by how much he can indulge every whim or emotion, but by his ability to remain composed, even when faced with emotional turbulence. This steady presence, this unyielding calm, creates an environment where a woman feels safe enough to express herself fully, to let her guard down, and to share her deepest thoughts without fear of judgment or rejection. When she experiences that level of safety, the connection between you grows exponentially. It becomes a bond founded on mutual respect and an unspoken understanding that no matter what life throws at either of you, you will stand together as unwavering pillars of support. Love, however, is not merely a state of being. It is also a game of perception. Many people believe that love is based on tangible qualities, such as your career, your financial status, or your physical attributes. But the truth is that love is fundamentally a matter of perception. A woman does not fall in love with the man you think she is falling for. She falls in love with the image she has constructed in her mind. This cognitive projection means that when a woman encounters you, she does not experience you solely as you are in that moment. Instead, she views you through a lens colored by her past experiences, her hopes, her insecurities, and her wildest fantasies. This perception can shift rapidly, transforming her feelings in ways that seem inexplicable on the surface. For instance, a man who once ignited a fire of passion in her might suddenly be relegated to the role of a mere acquaintance if he becomes too predictable or too readily available. It is not necessarily because his qualities have diminished, but because the narrative in her mind has shifted. This dynamic reveals that the art of maintaining attraction is not about constantly changing who you are, but rather about managing the emotional story that she tells herself about you. Consider the phenomenon of the ex-partner who lingers in memory long after a breakup. Often it is not the ex's tangible attributes that keep her returning in thought, but the emotional highs and lows that he once invoked. Even if that relationship was fraught with challenges, there was a time when the emotional intensity was so overwhelming that it became hard to forget. That intensity is what you need to harness, not through manipulation, but by understanding the power of unpredictability and emotional contrast. By presenting yourself as a man of mystery, you allow her mind to continually engage with the narrative of who you are, keeping her emotions fluctuating in a way that deepens her attachment over time. The key is to balance moments of deep connection with periods of healthy unpredictability. When she experiences that delightful tension between knowing you well and still wondering about you, her brain naturally rewards the situation with heightened levels of attraction and admiration. Yet while the art of mystery and emotional contrast is vital, it is equally important to understand that there is a limit to how far you can stretch this dynamic without causing harm. There is a delicate equilibrium between being enticingly unpredictable and being perceived as unreliable or detached. The goal is not to play mind games for the sake of mind games, but to ensure that every interaction leaves her with a memorable emotional imprint that speaks to both the excitement of the unknown and the comfort of certainty. You must become adept at reading her emotional cues, knowing when to step in with warmth and reassurance, and when to pull back just enough to ignite that spark of anticipation. This balancing act is something that only comes with experience and a deep understanding of both your own emotional state and hers. When executed correctly, it creates an environment where both of you are engaged in a dynamic interplay that deepens over time, making your connection not only memorable, but also profoundly transformative. In this complex dance, there is also an element of reciprocity that must be acknowledged. Women are highly attuned to the emotional states of those around them, and they often mirror the energy that is directed toward them. If you approach every situation with an air of calm self-assuredness and a willingness to engage in playful yet meaningful banter, she will begin to mirror that energy. This phenomenon creates a cycle of positive reinforcement. The more she feels the impact of your controlled emotional presence, the more she craves that feeling, and the more you are encouraged to maintain that same level of intensity and mystery. It is not about withholding affection or resorting to coldness. Rather, it is about cultivating a dynamic where both partners are continually motivated to invest emotionally in the relationship. In this way, you become the anchor in her storm of emotions, a constant source of both excitement and stability that makes her feel uniquely cherished and understood. One of the most challenging aspects of this dynamic is the instinctual human tendency to seek certainty and predictability, even when it comes at the expense of genuine passion. Many men fall into the trap of thinking that by being overly accommodating and endlessly available, they are doing the right thing. Yet this approach often leads to a situation where the relationship loses its spark, becoming more of a comfortable routine rather than an exhilarating journey. Women, by contrast, thrive on the interplay between security and excitement. They long for a partner who is so secure in himself that he can afford to be a little mysterious, a little elusive. It is this very quality that allows them to experience the full spectrum of emotions, from the depths of passionate love to the gentle reassurance of feeling safe and protected. When you master this balance, you not only capture her attention, but also her heart, creating a bond that is both thrilling and enduring. There is also a broader cultural context to consider. For generations, popular media and societal norms have promoted a very narrow view of what it means to be in love, a view that emphasizes the superficial and the tangible over the emotional and the psychological. This narrative has led many to believe that love is something that can be easily measured or quantified by external factors such as appearance, wealth, or social status. However, the reality is far more nuanced. True connection is born out of the interplay of deep emotional currents, the subtle signals that convey understanding, empathy, and resilience in the face of life's challenges. When you begin to approach relationships with this mindset, you open yourself up to a realm of possibility that goes well beyond the simplistic notions of what love should be. It becomes a journey of exploration where every interaction is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and about the profound emotional landscapes that govern human connection. Ultimately, what I am saying is that love is not a puzzle to be solved through brute logic or by accumulating superficial attributes. It is a delicate interplay of emotions, perceptions, and memories that builds over time and requires a deep understanding of both yourself and the person you wish to connect with. When you let go of the notion that love can be reduced to a simple checklist of desirable traits and instead embrace the unpredictable beauty of emotional experience, you open the door to a realm of possibilities that are both exhilarating and transformative. You begin to see that the true essence of attraction lies not in the obvious or the tangible, but in the subtle, often unspoken signals that speak directly to the heart. If you take these lessons to heart, you will find that the path to genuine connection is paved not with grand declarations or overt displays of affection, but with the quiet, consistent effort of being a man who is both strong and gentle, both mysterious and accessible. You learn to navigate the ever-changing landscape of emotions with grace and authenticity. And in doing so, you create a bond that transcends the superficial and touches on something truly profound. This is the power of understanding the female psyche, not as a challenge to be conquered, but as a beautiful complexity to be appreciated and embraced. When you embody this principle, you not only become more attractive in her eyes, but also more capable of forming a relationship that is resilient in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. In a world that often oversimplifies love into a matter of appearance, status, or material success, this deeper understanding offers a refreshing alternative. It is an invitation to look beyond the surface, to explore the rich tapestry of emotions that define our interactions, and to recognize that the most lasting connections are those forged through a combination of emotional intensity and thoughtful presence. Embracing this perspective can be transformative, not only in the realm of romance, but in every aspect of your personal growth. It is a call to invest in your own emotional intelligence, to cultivate the kind of inner strength that makes you unshakable, and to understand that the true measure of a man lies in the depth of the feelings he can evoke in another. So as you reflect on these ideas, remember that what you offer in a relationship goes far beyond what is immediately visible. It is the intangible energy of confidence, the subtle art of balancing availability with mystery, and the unwavering commitment to being a stable presence, even in the midst of uncertainty, that truly defines the kind of man who leaves a lasting impression. This journey is not about following a rigid formula or adhering to societal stereotypes. It is about discovering the nuanced interplay of emotions that make love such a powerful and transformative force. In this realm, every moment counts, every gesture matters, and every word you speak has the potential to rewrite the narrative of your connection with her. In conclusion, if you can master the art of being both intriguing and reliably steadfast, you unlock the secret to a relationship where the spark of initial attraction evolves into a deep, abiding connection. By understanding that women are not simply attracted to external qualities, but to the emotional experiences you create, you take control of the narrative that shapes how she feels about you. It is through this mastery, this deliberate, thoughtful cultivation of both mystery and safety, that you truly set yourself apart. So as you move forward, keep in mind that the journey of love is one of constant evolution, where every interaction is an opportunity to leave a lasting imprint on her heart. Embrace the challenge. Trust in your ability to navigate the complexities of emotion. And above all, remember that the most unforgettable man is the one who can make a woman feel not just loved, but truly alive. By internalizing these insights and integrating them into your daily life, you are not only refining your approach to relationships, but also embarking on a path of personal transformation. Each moment, each calculated pause, each burst of spontaneity builds a bridge to a deeper understanding of both your own desires and the hidden yearnings of the women you encounter. In this intricate interplay, you will discover that love is less about fulfilling a checklist and more about engaging in a soulful exchange of energy, a process that continually renews itself with every encounter, every shared secret, and every whispered promise of something extraordinary. The journey might be fraught with challenges and occasional setbacks, but with each step, you become more adept at orchestrating the subtle symphony of attraction that captivates and enthralls. Embrace this truth. True love is not a mere accident of fate or a lucky break, but the culmination of deliberate actions, thoughtful gestures, and a profound understanding of the emotional forces that drive human connection. It is the result of a conscious choice to lead with both strength and vulnerability, to be unwavering in your convictions while remaining open to the unexpected twists of fate. In this delicate dance, you learn that the real power lies not in chasing after fleeting moments of pleasure, but in creating an enduring narrative that celebrates the beauty of unpredictability, the allure of mystery, and the comforting certainty of unwavering support. Keep these thoughts with you as you continue on your path, and remember that the journey to mastering the art of attraction is one of continuous learning and self-improvement. It requires patience, introspection, and a willingness to see beyond the surface of what is expected. When you achieve this level of mastery, you will not only transform your own life, but also become a beacon of inspiration for those around you. someone who embodies the rare blend of mystery and reliability, passion and calm, excitement and security. And in that moment, when a woman feels the full weight of the emotional landscape you have created, she will not simply love you for what you are, but will cherish the entire experience of being with you. In the end, what truly matters is the emotional legacy you leave behind, a legacy built on moments of genuine connection, the thrill of anticipation, and the enduring warmth of a love that transcends the ordinary. So take this message to heart and let it guide you in your interactions, your decisions, and your approach to life. Become the man who is not defined by fleeting trends or superficial measures of success, but by the deep, resonant impact you have on the hearts and minds of those you encounter. In doing so, you will discover that the power to transform love and to transform yourself lies not in the pursuit of validation, but in the courage to be truly, unapologetically you. Now let these words sink in as you embark on a journey that challenges everything you thought you knew about love, attraction, and emotional connection. This is your invitation to step beyond the conventional, to embrace the nuanced dance of emotions, and to become the man who not only understands the intricacies of the female mind, but who also has the power to create a lasting, unforgettable impact on the life of the woman who dares to see the real you. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to build that indelible emotional imprint, every pause a chance to spark anticipation, and every genuine smile an invitation to a deeper, more meaningful connection. By adopting this perspective and practicing these principles consistently, you will find that the art of attraction is less about a calculated strategy and more about an organic, dynamic interplay of energy and emotion. It is a journey that demands not only mental acuity and self-awareness, but also the willingness to explore the depths of your own emotional landscape. And as you become more attuned to these subtleties, you will naturally begin to attract the kind of woman who not only sees the layers beneath your exterior, but also craves the emotional highs and steadfast security that you uniquely provide. In this way, your relationships will evolve into profound experiences that are defined not by external validations, but by the rich tapestry of shared emotions and mutual understanding. Ultimately, this is the essence of what I want you to take away. That real, lasting attraction is built on a foundation of emotional contrast, a careful balance between unpredictability and stability, and the deep, unspoken understanding that what truly matters is how you make her feel. Embrace the idea that love is an ever-changing, intricate dance of emotions and perceptions. By mastering this dance, you not only change the way women see you, but also redefine what it means to be truly attractive. This isn't about manipulating feelings or playing games. It's about cultivating an authenticity that resonates on a profound level, a quality that transforms every encounter into an opportunity to create an unforgettable emotional experience. So let this be the beginning of a new chapter in your understanding of love, a chapter where you step into your power, where every word, every gesture, and every moment is an invitation to a deeper, more exhilarating connection. Recognize that the secret to being unforgettable lies not in trying to conform to what you believe is expected, but in embracing your true self and allowing your genuine emotional energy to shine through. When you do this, you become the architect of a love that is as dynamic, unpredictable, and enduring as life itself. A love that leaves an indelible mark on the heart and soul of the one who dares to truly know you. By internalizing these principles, you will not only transform your approach to relationships, but also unlock the door to a life filled with deeper, more meaningful connections. The power to create an emotional legacy, to be the man who is remembered long after the initial spark has faded, lies in your hands. It is a journey that requires courage, introspection, and an unwavering commitment to understanding the intricate dance of human emotions. And when you embrace this journey fully, you will discover that the true magic of love is found in the moments of vulnerability, the shared laughter in times of uncertainty, and the quiet, steadfast support that turns fleeting attraction into a lifelong bond. In the end, it is not the grand gestures or the superficial accolades that define the strength of your connection, but the subtle, consistent demonstration of your inner fortitude and genuine care. This is the path to becoming a man who is not only unforgettable, but also deeply irreplaceable, A man who leaves behind a legacy of emotional depth and unyielding strength, a legacy that transforms the very essence of love into something transcendent and eternal. Embrace this truth and let every interaction be a testament to the fact that when you truly understand the art of balancing mystery with stability, anticipation with comfort, you create a love story that is as complex as it is beautiful, a story that will remain etched in memory long after the initial thrill has faded. In this realm of endless possibilities, your journey is just beginning. Take these insights, internalize them, and allow them to guide you toward a future where every emotional exchange is an opportunity to leave a lasting imprint, to inspire, and to create a bond that stands the test of time. Let these words serve as both a roadmap and a reminder. The true measure of a man is not found in the superficial metrics of success, but in his ability to inspire, to evoke deep emotions, and to create a connection that resonates with the very core of another's being. When you master this art, you not only redefine what it means to be attractive, you redefine what it means to love. And in doing so, you unlock a world where every encounter is a chance to be extraordinary, every moment a spark that lights the way to a deeper, more fulfilling relationship.